Hello students, once again welcome back to English Literature Classroom. Today I am going to give question answer of the poem I Remember by Thomas Wood. This poem is in the book Treasure Chest Class 9. Clear? Now before giving the question answer, let me tell you something about this poem. I Remember by Thomas Hood was published in William Michael Rossetti's The Poetical Works of Thomas Hood 1903. In the poem, the poet remembers about his childhood days, contrasting them with the present. He remembers the house in which he grew up. He wishes never to have woken up from his blissful childhood. The sun peeped into his room from a small window with perfect rhythm. He remembers the beautiful, colorful flowers at his house. The poet remembers the laburnum tree his brother planted on his birthday that still stands tall. He recollects swinging high, joining the birds in the sky. Swimming in cold pools has no effect on his present state. He remembers how he thought the top of the trees could reach the skies. Now that he is an adult, he has lost his innocence and ignorance. Come on, let's start the question answer. First question. In what mood does the poet recalls his childhood? Answer. The poet's childhood was very joyful. In his childhood, he had an intimate bond with the nature. Thus, the poet recalls his childhood in a reflective and sentimental tone. Second question. How is the sun treated here? Answer. Here the sun is personified as human being. Sun is shown to do his duties perfectly well and efficiently, suggesting perfection in nature. Next question. Why was the day never too long for the poet? Answer. The poet as a child was always occupied with several activities around him. He derived his happiness from various elements of nature and hence the day was never too late for him. Next question. Why does the poet say sun came peeping in? Answer. Sun came peeping in refers to the rays of the sun that entered through the window of poet's house while he was sleeping and wake him up. Next question. Why does the poet wish the night had borne his breath away? Answer. The poet wishes that the night had borne his breath away so that his blissful childhood never end and he would not have to face the harsh realities of his present day life. Next question. What memories does the poet have of his brother? The poet remembers the laburnum tree that his brother had planted on one of his birthdays. He adds that though the tree still survives, he misses the time when he had the opportunity to stop and smell the flowers. Next question. Comment on the main theme of the poem. Answer. Childhood happiness is the main theme of the poem. Throughout the poem, Hood recollects beautiful memories of his childhood and how that happiness has been lost with the end of his childhood days. My last question. What shows that poet was ignorant as a child? Answer. As a child, the poet used to think that the top of tall fir trees could almost touch the skies, that is heaven. This shows that he was ignorant as a child. Up to this much, with this I am concluding this video. In my next video, I am going to bring something new. Until then, goodbye.